Hi, group number one. So you chose the traditional Rider-Waite deck and the Chalcedony. We are starting off with some charm casting. So we're going to see the overview for the rest of the year, the next 6 months, for group number one. This might be loud. I'll try and audio adjust it, just FYI. Spirit, what is going on the next 6 months for group number one? Please give clear and accurate messages. Thank you. This one flew out. Did you see that? Sorry, I should move this way. All right, group one. How about we start with this wrench that fell in love first, since that flew out right away. So the wrench can represent like using the tools you have to like fix the flow of energy. Maybe you're feeling really tired or fatigued in some love relationship, or maybe there is none and you just feel defeated. This could be like you finding the tools to make things work and fix the flow of energy and use what you have at your disposal for your advantage. It looks like you likely will be mending a relationship or working on your self-love and using that power to fuel all of your relationships. But I think that is a good sign that you're working on some relationship and using your power to your like everything you have for your advantage. And right now it looks like you're really nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. You might be starting to make some money. Maybe your career is going well. It looks like there's scissors right here. We're gonna get into each category in a bit with the cards, but scissors usually represent cutting cords or ties with someone. So perhaps you're this is interesting that we have the archer right here in the future. I think your career will be transforming group number one. I feel like you've really been working on yourself and realizing you want different things, and you might be cutting ties with some past work environment, and you may be starting something new with that pacifier in the present too, and also with the fork. You might be at a crossroads with finances and with your work environment. And it looks like we have this Sphinx up here in the corner, and that can represent like ancient wisdom and like being protected by your ancestors. I think you are going to be, or are already, pretty spiritual, and maybe you're toning into that more. It's kind of a collective thing going on. And also with your stone you picked, I was going to talk about this after, but you guys are very likely empathic or intuitive, and you're probably feeling a lot of things lately. Maybe that's why there's changes, or it's like you're working on your relationship with yourself. I got that too. But you're really figuring out what and what doesn't work for you, and I feel like you're connecting with your ancestors, or they're at least trying to reach out for you, since that fell like directly between the present and the future. That's like, I think they're trying to reach out to you, but you might not be fully aware of that yet. But yeah, it looks like there's changes in regards to work. And also with the scissors, that can represent like the spiritual and physical realm like coming together. So that's why I also think that. But in the future, you're like transforming, and your life is going to be beautiful. And there could be some fertility going on if that applies to you. With the bee can represent fertility, and we have the pacifier. But the pacifier to me more is like soothing your soul and your inner child. And we have here in the future too, this like archer, bow and arrow. It's like you're reaching for your goals in the future, you're transforming your life. You're planting the seeds for success now. I feel like with that fork, you're like at the crossroads now. It might be a little confusing now, but you're making changes for the best. And with the music there, it's like there's more rhythm and flow to life in the future for you. We have more positive health. The diamond represents like all like good fortune, good health, and since it fell in the health category, like you're gonna be like shining bright, and you're gonna be feeling so much better once I feel like you leave this job or this situation and like mend your relationships, which I see you doing. Life is looking like the rest of the year is going to be really good. Maybe you've been really going through it spiritually wise or just in the past, but working on yourself and your inner child is in like getting clear on the direction you want to go, and cutting off or mending relationships that don't serve you seems to be what is pushing you in the right direction. Perhaps for some of you, this could be specific. It could be any ancestor, but maybe you had a loss, specifically like with a masculine, like a father figure, but it doesn't have to be. But if you have, even if they're distant ancestors, you are being watched over and protected. I just want to clarify that. And I feel like they're really trying to get you to move towards this new path. And I see that you're going to do that. So I think that's everything. I'm making sure I didn't miss any charms that's happened to me before. They're so little. But yeah, I think we got it all. The fork, I feel like, is really just signifying at the crossroads, and also could be nourishing your soul. The fork can also represent a change in the right direction that helps provide for yourself and taking a stab at something new. So yes, definitely seems like you are going in the right direction. So this is a great start, but let's get more details. I am probably going to adjust the camera view, and yeah, we're going to go through it all. Detailed AF. Next 6 months, rest of your reading, group 1. Okay, group 1, we're going to start off with a Lenormand triplet to see more of an overview for the year, but the rest of the year. But it definitely does seem like things are really, you're nurturing yourself, you're getting in touch with your intuitive side, and things are going to be calmer, I see with this chill set me. Spirit, what is going on the rest of the year for group number 1? Can I get a 3-card overview triplet activity? What is going on for the rest of the year for group number 1? Some cards flipped over. Where is it? Oh my gosh, yes. Spiritual awakening. Coffin. Well, it's crossing and then coffin. Yummy. What else for group number 1? Oh, let me take this card. Oh, I'm not surprised. I felt this one kind of came out, and then I saw it. I don't know why I felt the urge to grab that, but it seems to me, group number 1, you have been going through it. There's been some trials and tribulations, and that could be just starting now. But on the bottom of the deck, we have the woman. Sorry, my cat will probably be crying. I put on something at the TV like to soothe her, but she gets excited. Did you see cats on TV, Boo? Maybe you guys have had a lot of distractions going on. So, the rest of the year, I see with the crossing that there is some sort of spiritual awakening, some inevitable like trials and tribulations you are been going through, and it may have been painful, is painful, but it is going to get you on the right path. And this makes sense. We already talked about in the overview that there'd be some endings, and the coffin, and it doesn't necessarily indicate that. It actually just is about like doors closing, like chapters ending, life changing. And the moon in the Lenormand is all about career satisfaction. So it looks like you've been going through it with something spiritual, life in general. There's been some tough things, situations ending, but it's leading to career satisfaction. And perhaps you guys really are getting into a job, or at least are interested into more occult knowledge. You could be into astrology, just very spiritual overtone here. I already thought right when we started the empath route, and we talked about earlier, of course, with the charms, but this is a non-traditional Lenormand card that's in this deck specifically, and this is, I can't remember her first name, but Lenormand, the woman the cards are named after. I don't know much about her personally. I should look into that, but she's reading the cards here, so I think you could potentially be using the cards to contact ancestor in the past, because we have woman on the bottom. This could be representative of you too, but maybe you're entering into a field of some sort of occult or mystical thing. Like you could be a healer. I definitely feel like this group, number 1, you are healers, and you've really gone through it or going through it, because that's just, you have to go through things to understand people better. And when you heal yourself, which I see you're doing the rest of the year, it's going to lead you on this new career path where you are using your past experience and your cycles of life and everything to help other people. And you could be using, the skills like tarot or some other like healing thing like Reiki or something like that. I feel like you guys may be able to contact people from the other side. Like your spirit guides definitely seem to be playing a role. And maybe tarot or Lenormand is a way to reach out to them and get more clarity on things. It seems like you're already watching tarot videos, so you may already be doing this, but we have here an ending and a new beginning, and it starts with this like tough situation. Like spiritual awakenings are never easy, and then that's leading to, because it leads to things ending because you change so much, and sometimes people just don't change with you. But it's ultimately leaving you at the end of the year feeling more satisfied. You could even be recognized for some of the things you do with the moon card here. And then let's add it up and see what your blessing is. I like this with the Lenormand. This card doesn't have any value, but when I do triplets, you add up the cards. We have 17 plus 6, 3. I was just going to double check. I think my cat's sitting on the book, but it looks like for the blessing, it's mice, which diminishes things. So I think all these troubles and tribulations, all these trials that you've been going through, tough times, that's what the blessing is. These are ending, and you're headed towards a new cycle full of, recognition by people, because maybe you've had some rough relationships in the past. We saw that wrench there. So you're like being recognized by the people in your life currently, and your job will be more satisfying, and you're going to be overall emotionally happier by the end of the year. Spirit, can we get a 3-card overview blob spread of life in general for the next 6 months, for the rest of the year for group number 1? And then a 3-card overview blob spread for career and finances, and then a 3-card overview blob spread for love and relationships in general. Thank you for your clear and accurate message. 3-card overview blob spread for life in general first. Oh, good. I'm just looking at these other cards that fell. It may be relevant. What's on the bottom of the deck? So group number 1, and for background, it looks like things just have been stagnant. You haven't been getting the recognition you've been wanting. You've been trapped like in a situation or in life in general. You felt like you haven't been getting out in the world. And I see this also with the 8 of Swords reversed. But the good thing is you're coming out of this stuck energy, this feeling like things are never progressing, like they're not getting better for you. And overall, for this year, we have the 8 of Swords reversed, which is like breaking free of whatever it was that was holding you back. This could just be yourself. This could be some situation. It could be the jobs, relationship you were in. And I feel like it took you a long time to leave this bad situation and realize that there's better out there for you. We've got a lot of 8s here. And then we have the 8 up there, but we also have the 4 of Wands. So once you leave this energy, there's going to be something worth celebrating, which we already talked about. Yeah, I feel like you've been really working hard, and the 4 of Wands is all about like celebrating like your harvest, like after working on something for a while. It could be a family gathering, family event, or some event in general. Perhaps someone is getting married, or there's something worth celebrating. And maybe it's just because you left some situation that wasn't so good, that took a lot of courage and time to break out of. For career, it seems this confirms what we were talking about earlier to me. I feel like there was something you just like weren't able to express yourself creatively. There was conflict, but that is changing. Like it's like you're planting the seeds for your future, and it's going to get better. You're leaving behind some aggressive, argumentative situation. Like conflict resolution is happening here, and I feel like for a while, like there was something that was holding your creativity back. There was potentially like along with this some sort of like depression, anxiety, people not listening to you, just feeling really down. Something was really keeping you back, and I feel like it has to do with other people. It seems like some relationship is coming to a complete end that has been really stagnant for a while and just keeping you back from life. They're keeping you from following your dreams. They're keeping you from just in this stuck energy, and it's ending. Whatever that person is, that could be. Oh, sorry if you hear them. We're going to be pulling more cards, but yeah, there's just this overall major energy of release from some bad relationship and situation, and we're going to get some clarity on that. But let's see. There's other cards that came out. So I feel like this person kind of was aggressive and one-sided and all about their own emotions and a little bit player energy potentially. And there's been a loss of love. There could be some substance abuse issue, or drinking issue. But there's going to be like some bad news in regards to an ending with someone. But death is reversed. It's like if it was upright, I'd be like, ooh, I don't know. But it just seems like death reversed is all about being stuck and not having some rebirth or something. So you're like moving, something's ending, and that likely has to do with, you had the coffin up here too, and this crossing. And you know, that's not going to be really pleasant, but it's going to lead you ultimately to planting seeds for a better future, or something worth celebrating, emotional and career satisfaction. And it's happening after this. Like once you find like your spiritual side and get over this loss of love or this despair with this person, you're going to get the strength to move forward. Look, another 8. Could possibly be you overcoming something, whatever that 8 of Swords energy was for you or is. It could be some self-sabotaging behavior. It does not have to specifically be an addiction, but something along those lines that's been holding you back. You're overcoming that and really breaking free of that. And I feel like you're really committing to your higher self and yourself in general. And you just want, I feel like you're really getting in touch with your spiritual side. This is really crazy. And there's another thing, like you're done with this cycle of life and you're ready to move forward. And I think it's because you're overcoming something really major and going through this spiritual transformation, spiritual awakening. And it's heavy, but by the end of the year, it's going to be so worth it. Now let's get some more cards. Spirit, can we get some Kipper cards for an overview? What group number 1 needs to know for the rest of the year? If you've had some health issues, they're improving. But I feel like that has to do with this strength and this energy we've been talking about. This is really all coming together nicely, like correlating, I guess. So you're overcoming this health thing or this mental health thing the rest of the year. That seems to be spiritual awakening, like getting in touch with that and your health. And it seems mostly mentally, but if you have physical health too, I mean, that usually correlates. But perhaps some of you have gotten divorced or getting divorced and you're dating again too by the end of the year. But really, this could just mean courthouse could be making a decision, any legal thing in general. I feel like you're sticking up for yourself. You could be reaching out for like help from someone like the Hierophant, like a leader or a lawyer. Maybe it's in regards to work because it adds up to 5. Let's see. This is a little all over the place. Sorry, I didn't expect these cards to. It's on the bottom. And the bottom of the deck is occupation. So maybe some of you guys want to work in the legal field of some sort, but really, I think once you start feeling better and break free of whatever's been holding you back, you're going to be able to make decisions more clearly, go out, and maybe you haven't filed paperwork or like something like that. It doesn't have to be major, like going to court, but like, filing paperwork, doing what you got to do to move forward with life, like sign a lease on a place, go to the DMV. Like you're going to feel better that you're going to go out and do things like that. And I feel like you guys there's some relationship ending, and there's going to be either people courting you for a new romance or like a new job. Like there's going to be people after you. Like if you're already like taken in the love field and that's going like really great for you, that's awesome. These could be just people courting you like for work, or like just you're really getting out there and people are noticing you and they're wanting you to be their friend, like on their side. Let's get the love cards. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. Spirit, is there anything with love and relationships you'd like to add for group number? Okay. memories. Guarded, gifts reversed, family reversed, and hope reversed. I do feel like there was some loss in the past or mistreatment, but perhaps some of you guys, this has up to 8, did lose a family member or parent, and that could have already happened maybe, and that's really what's been devastating to you, and really, like, you could have lost a relationship. Doesn't mean they lost their life, but you just feel like maybe, like, in a way, like, your innocence was taken away from you, you just lost hope in, like, moving forward, and your heart's been hurt so much by family, by all relationships, and it's just been such a struggle with relationships. And I think the spiritual awakening is bringing back, like, memories that are unpleasant and just hard on you, and that could be why there's, like, this feeling of mental health issue, I don't know, or just feeling down. And I feel like maybe you haven't let anyone, like, this could be saying that, like, these cards we went through, you just haven't even let anyone in a while, and you're, like, breaking free, like, you're doing the inner work and getting over this past trauma and letting your guards down eventually, but, like, you're going through the memories in the past. So I feel like relationships in general will be a little hard throughout the year, but I feel like they already have been for you, group 1, but by the end of the year, you're going to be ready for new relationships to come into your life. You just have to, there's going to be some walls to break down, some barriers to break down, which is pretty much the theme for the rest of the year for you. But I love that by the end, we have a lot of positive stuff. There's a lot of changes for you going on. Spirit, what else for group number 1? Too many. Let's take that one. We have here Lilac. First, emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. Yes. You got to start with self-love. We have that, like, remember that, the wrench? Like, you're going to realize your power. Like, I feel like you don't think you're deserving of love because whatever happened to you in the past, or that love isn't, like it is in the movies or something like that. Like, but the memories, it had the film there. I feel like you're just really learning how to just love in general. And that's really going to transform your life. Like, literally, like, everything is transforming for you. You're realizing the power you have, the power that love is, because we have the wrench, which is like a power, like, it gives you the advantage, or, like, fixes things, and you're realizing that love is fixing your life. Yeah. What else? Flux, is that how you say it? Unanimity and harmony. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Oh my gosh, yes. We were just saying you're loving yourself first. This is great. And then the bottom we have Gloxinia. Love at first sight and proud spirit. Oh my God, and look, that's right under courtship by the end of the year. When I saw you, I fell in love, and I smiled because you knew. Interesting. What zodiac signs or energies are going to be prominent the next 6 months, the rest of the year for group number 1? Oh, those flew out. Pisces. I totally got Pisces energy right away from you guys. It doesn't mean you have to be, but, like, the empath vibes I got, and, like, being, just emotionally sensitive, is sensitive in general to your environment. And then we have Sagittarius. Didn't we have a bow and arrow in the beginning? Yeah. And then we have Pluto. Yeah, your whole life is transforming, seriously. And it's because of this spiritual awakening, like, or even if you already had them, there's, like, several throughout your life typically. Being by water in general might be really relevant to you. But it's like you're getting more in tune with your higher self and with the world too, like with yourself and everyone else. And you're becoming more confident and, like, more authentic with who you are. And then you're going to, like, get clear on what you want in life and, like, see the bigger picture. Like, you feel like you've been stuck, like, not even knowingly, like, kind of in your own bubble with your own pain and things going on in your life. Like, I think it's totally justified, but, like, you're realizing, like, you can use your wounds and, like, what you've been through and all these things to help other people, and you're gonna, like, be really motivated and try and help the big, like everyone, like humanity, and like have these goals and like get really like your spiritual side you're going to use to help other people for sure. And like you're going to use your transformation to help transform other people's lives. What else for group number 1? I really hope you can see the cards I have out now. Oh man. What else for group number 1? Oh, let's take those. Oh my God, Pisces. Yes. Thanks, Spirit. Imagination, empathic, adaptable. Double confirmation, like triple. But yeah, this Pisces, maybe Pisces season, like the end of the year. It does seem like by the end of the year, it's going to be very significant, like in a positive way. Like you're gone through it, but it could be that, like, you know, that time of year. Or no, wait. Pisces season won't be in the next 6 months, will it? I was thinking of like Sagittarius is like the month, December. But yeah, Pisces, even if there's no Pisces, like we all have Pisces somewhere in our chart, like in the house system, but definitely spiritual time for you. And then we have Leo, creative, vibrant leader. Yes, I definitely got that creative sense too. We've already talked about that, but it also I'm seeing this as like you just becoming more confident in yourself in general and getting out there and letting your light shine and not letting other people hold you back anymore. And there has been a lot of fire energy kind of, so maybe you're a fire sign and have other fire signs in your life, but it doesn't have to be. And let's see what's on the bottom here. First quarter, I open doorways to possibilities. Yes, this is like the whole thing. You were breaking down these barriers, these chains, whatever this Eight of Swords, like that is very significant. This crossroads, we've gotten that multiple times. Crossroads, the crossing, like Eight of Swords reversed, like getting out of this situation and opening doorways. Like I feel like you feel like it's not going to be good to leave this person or situation, but it's going to do wonders for you. There's going to be so much possibility for you. Oh my gosh. Spirit, what else do you have for group? Oh, too many. These cards are so slippery. Now I'm being called to roll the Astro Dice first. We haven't done it. Oh my God, did I really roll Pisces? Freaking Pisces again. In the 9th house is Sagittarius. And then Saturn, yeah. Whatever this has been like in your life, it's like these lessons you've been learning, this life is just, it seems, whatever the area of life this is really hitting home with for you, Saturn like gives you life lessons that take a long time and it sucks and you feel behind and it's just hard. It's a hard time. Like your Saturn return could be going up for some of you. You could be in your Saturn return that's like 28 and a half to like 31 or something, but it doesn't have to be. And then again later on in life, like every 30 years. So that doesn't have to be the time, my point being, but that could be for some of you. But I feel like you're really learning a lot, and this is such confirmation to me of all the other cards. Pisces, Sagittarius, what we already said, like these lessons you're learning, they're really hard, but they're bringing you to such a better place. You're seeing the world from a different view, and it's going to be really helpful for you. You're like developing like emotional intelligence and spiritual intelligence. Like you're just evolving, and after a long time of icky, and now you're going to be like blooming, literally. Like, wow, I definitely was called to roll for a reason. Your silence reversed. You're not gonna let things go the way they were. You're gonna speak up for what you want, and maybe that's why there's things ending. But you can't hold your mouth shut. You're like, I'm fighting for what I believe in. Maybe that's why this courthouse thing, maybe, oh my God, if you're watching this in real time with like the world, I don't know. But, and then we have here silt, and there's a heart here. So I feel like silt, I don't even know what that means to be 100% honest. I can look in the book. But silt, but heart, is it supposed to say slit? No, I don't know. We have like kind of some energy here. Are we like going through, a broken heart and broken relationship and really guarding? Earlier we had the guarding of your heart, like just guarding it said, but like, not letting people in. But now you're going to like break whatever, maybe break about, maybe you really are getting divorced or something like that. I don't know why that just came through again, but. And look, we have armor here again. Yeah, you're You're not letting people get to you anymore. You're not letting bullshit happen around you anymore. You're not. Let's look at why am I blanking on that word right now? I don't even know. I feel like I've looked this up before. Give me 1 second. Oh, wow, we talked about memories. Silt is the mark of the soul's deep remembrance, the fine dust of relationship and experience that infiltrates the cells, coats the heart, the ash of love and pain and tenderness. The silky, soft remains of experiences that have touched, changed, and moved the physical, spiritual body. The fine bits of love we acquire, the ones that stay. After digestion, absorption, elimination, silt is left behind. All we take in consciously or unconsciously, silt calls you to remember what matters, the memories that existed even before you came into this world. Honor your past. Remember what you have chosen, and what you have chosen, what you have chosen, silt calls you to accept all the parts of your past relationships, the pain, the love, and the lessons, knowing that you can scrub away what doesn't serve you anymore. This totally goes with everything we're saying. We're talking about memories. Oh. I feel like you've just really been holding things in, and it's time just to let it out. You can just scrub it away. I feel like you've been holding on to grief in some way, and expressing it is actually going to bring forth not only healing for yourself, it'll let your guard down, let more love in, but you'll transform your life, and you're going to help so many other people. Just eliminating what doesn't serve you, and feeling your feelings, let them flow, don't hold them in anymore. It's coming through. I put out so many decks. I don't know if we're gonna use all of them. Whoa. We have Moon again, and what else is here? Influence. You're gonna seriously. Moon twice. There's so many synchronicities in your reading, group number 1. You're going to have influence on them. You do. You don't realize it yet. You have influence on the world and helping other people and making the world a better place. And you haven't been sharing your gifts with the world, and you're being called to do so. Look, leader. We have leader with we had Leo, and now we have a Ram. There could be some Aries, but this is you're stepping up and taking a leadership role. And I don't even think this is something you asked for or wanted, but you have the power to transform people because you transform yourself. And then we have here staff, direction. There's a lot of fiery energy. You're finding your direction in life. And things are moving for you after such a long period of time, I feel like, of not. So let's get some guidance and some advice from your ancestors, guides, and angels. Ancestors, guides, angels of group number 1. Any further advice, any messages you want to share before we go? Thank you for being here. Thank you for providing these clear messages and showing that there is going to be positive direction and light, and that group number 1 is, I feel like you're going to do something really wonderful. Even if it's just helping a few people, it's wonderful. I got chills when I said that. Oh my God. Ooh, when I get chills, usually these cards are going to say, I literally have chills right now. Oh, okay. Healing energy. You are healers, group number 1. I have chills so bad. Not in a bad, I have goosebumps right now. Can you see that? I don't know. It's super hot. I live in Southwest Florida, and my air conditioning is off, and I film. Healing energy. Yeah, courage and bravery. You do have what it takes to break free of whatever's been holding you back and heal yourself, and then you're going to heal so many people. Oh my God, I'm seriously goosebumpy. And you're protected. I got that in the beginning. Didn't we talk about that with your ancestors protecting you? But you're very highly protected. And you may feel like you've been alone. I want to cry all of a sudden. But you're not, and you're being guided. And I'm sorry if you've been going through such a hard time, but just know the path ahead is so beautiful for you. Let's see if there's any important numbers or anything else for group number 1. Stop me from crying. We have here 3 and 8 and then 50. So I don't know, you can put them in any combination. Those can be important days, at least maybe the 3rd or the 8th. Maybe some people are 53, 58, something about 50. Maybe it's just 50. Maybe we're like, I don't know why, like I feel like maybe you're just only putting 50% energy in or something for some of you, whatever that'll apply, but 3, 8, and 50. Maybe some people are Pisces and born on the 3rd of March. 38, yeah. But yeah, you guys, things are really going to open up for you. The whole world is your oyster. You're protected. You're healers. You're meant to heal, starting with yourself. So take care of yourself. Nurture your soul. Nurture your inner child. Do all the things that make you feel happy. And slowly but surely, by the end of the year, you are really going to get out of this ending, like this, whatever it is for you specifically. You're going to just have so much influence on this world and help so many people, and really things are going to get so much better. And I'm really excited because you're I mean, everyone's important, but you guys are really amazing, and I hope you know that. But anyways, I love you, group 1. I hope this was helpful. Bye. Hi, group number 2. So you chose the Love is Love deck and the chalcopyrite. Today we're going to start with your charm casting. So we're going to get an overview for the next 6 months or the rest of the year. This is timeless, so if you're watching this later on, it won't be the rest of the year. Just look at it as 6 months ahead. So this part may be loud. I'll try and edit it down. What is going on the next 6 months for group number 2? Let's see. Move these around and zoom in. On the very middle, this is interesting. We have the umbrella, and it's turned upside down, but I don't really read the charms that way, so that's why I'm moving them around. So there might be an overall theme with protection, shelter, coming together like as like a union or a group of people like conforming together, or like, you know, coming under an umbrella category, if that makes sense. But really what umbrella means to me is like getting dry, seeking shelter, protection. Like maybe things have been a little rocky, but it seems like things are going to be calmer. But we'll come back to that, I think, because that seems to be that literally did land in the center, and it seemed like it was upside down. But again, we're going to read them upright. So maybe you are moving. When I said shelter, in home and family, we have the lock here, and also money. There could be an increase in funds, and that could be increasing this, you know, the amount of security and safety and shelter you have. That makes sense. And we have the lock there. So this new money or family money, whatever it is, new job maybe, because it looks like, yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, things are really looking up. So it looks like there is definitely some money coming in, because we have the diamond in career and money, and the bee, which is like super fertile. Like you might have like a new idea, something, or someone in your family, but it seems like it's related to your career. There is fortune coming in, and it looks like you may unlock doors literally to a new place where you live. There's guidance on, yeah, it looks like there might be some movement for sure. And the boot can also represent like social class or being confident in yourself and movement and being grounded. So there could be some guidance on working on your inner child, literally moving and getting more grounded, soothing yourself. Like it seems like really things are, wow, really coming together. In the past, I feel like you might have had to like hold back on your creative self and like your unique identity, but now you're like being able to express that, and that's going to bring forth all this abundance. Perhaps your family is expanding, like not only to a new location, but with a new family member. That's possible for some of you. For health, we have the Sphinx. The Sphinx represents ancient wisdom and like your ancestors and learning from them. So maybe looking into like hereditary things could be relevant, but really I think this could also be getting more in tune with your body as a whole, because the Sphinx also represents all of the elements as one, and altogether is like spiritual. So you could be increasing your spiritual health. And just for some people, just looking into anything with family, but it looks like family overall is like it's very, very positive. Like learning from past mistakes, learning from like family and ancestors. There might be something about like breaking free of ancestral trauma. And it's whatever's happening is you're having a more protected life. Like they're definitely protecting you. That umbrella is like a whole, like you have ancestors protecting you. You have like new money, and that really helps with stability and security. You're unlocking like all of these doors to like you're pollinating, like you're very like fertile of ideas of money. Like the diamond overall is like you maybe you're marrying, like there's something with family and money, because like the diamond's closer to money. There could be some marriage or something, some union that could be a business partnership or with another person, but it's going to be very lucrative, and it's also like abundant in all good things. Like it's not even just money. Like the diamond is like good health and everything too. Like I feel like this is a very good 6 months for you. Maybe things were wet and muddy for a while, and you were like, yeah, that's interesting. It's like the past, it has like the mermaid, like I'm just thinking of like water and being wet. Maybe you're moving to a drier climate. I don't know. We're gonna get all the cards out. We have a bunch of decks around, if you can tell, and break this down further for you. I think we're gonna stay in this layout because last time I wasn't sure if group 1 could see well, but bear with me. Let's get going and get more information because I'm thoroughly excited for this reading. Let's see what's going on with group number 2. So group 2, you chose the Love is Love deck. Oh my god, I did not even mean to leave this one out. I put away all the others. I was just thinking this. This is like shiny. This is chalcopyrite. I think I'm saying that correctly. Some of you guys might be finding your forever person, or, you know, like might be getting a ring, giving someone a ring, committing to someone. I don't know. But that's interesting. So I have this here. I remembered I had this for this card. I'm filled with the infinite healing energy of the universe. This is also called peacock ore. I feel like you're just going to be shining bright like a diamond, but like, no, really, like this pyrite is called like fool's gold. This is in the same family, but it has some purple in it and some other colors. It's just, I feel like once you're just gonna fall in love with life again, no matter what way that means for you. You're going to, I feel like, find solid connections, solid career. This stone is associated with the crown chakra and the zodiac signs Taurus and Capricorn. So this could also be that you're becoming more creative, which we talked about, finding more self-worth and innovation. And this can help you deal with fears of failure and poor self-esteem. So we talked about that. Maybe there is some new idea, some new adventure, or whatever you want to embark on, and you've been afraid of doing it. It looks like you're going to be like risking it, taking a leap of faith, and it's gonna pay off for you. But we're gonna start off, not with this deck, we're gonna start off with the Lenormand and get a triplet and get an overview, and then we'll break down the tarot. I am trying to sit down for this one, so I'm not out of breath. I think I told you this already. Let me take some water. Spirit, we're gonna do, keep that in mind, but I didn't even ask the question yet. Spirit, what is the overview for the next 6 months, the rest of the year for group number 2? Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on for group number 2, the rest of the year, or the next 6 months? Woman. Clouds. Oh my god. Are you kidding? Of course. Of course. We have love. Or the heart. On the bottom, we have letter. There may be a relationship with a feminine, or this could be you, but there could be some, you know, relationship, some confusion regarding it, regarding this person. There might be someone in the past that you've been really upset by, but in the next 6 months, you're seeing into the future, things are clearing up, and you're finding love elsewhere. And you may be receiving communication in some sense from, yeah, I feel like you're moving from this sad place with a connection with someone else or with yourself. It doesn't have to be a female if it's someone else, you know what I mean? But you're moving from thinking about someone else or some other situation, being in the sad side of the cloud. You see that? On that side. And then you're facing love in the future. Like you're moving from wishing you had love to receiving it. Like, doesn't she look longing here? Sorry, these cards are reflective. Like, I think you're figuring out what you want. Maybe some of you guys might be like making a love list and like getting clear on what you want in life in general. Like maybe you've been doing positive affirmations or are writing out goals. And this is number 7 here. Maybe if you're watching this in real time, this could be a sign to like get clear on what you want and not have all this confusion. Like Spirit's like, tell us what you want, like get clear, write it out in a list and read that list every day, put it out to the universe what you want so it's not confusing. And then all of a sudden you'll receive everything you want and more. Okay, I think I adjusted it and I put mint in my mouth, so hopefully my throat is more clear. But I couldn't wait any longer to finish the mint because I realized, remember the umbrella? It's like there's something that's been really clouding your vision. Maybe there's been some, like I already said, like thoughts about someone from the past, depression or something. Something's been clouding your judgment. And I feel like that's being taken away, this stormy weather, this confusion is a whole theme for this month. And earlier, when a card popped out, I don't even know if I said something, but it was like before I even asked a question. It was a dog, which could be like a loyal companion. So maybe that's significant. Maybe you're hearing from someone from the past that was, or something, you're getting some communication from someone or some place that is going to lift this confusion that seems like it's heartbreak in some sense. Yeah, honestly, guys, with the letter, like it's like some news is coming in quick, and this confusion is usually temporary too. But whatever is lifting this confusion, this dark time, this for you, is coming in the form of some information or something written. Maybe there'll be like a contract with some business plan. Like I was saying, maybe you're getting clear on your affirmations and what you want going forward and putting it out to the universe. And whatever it is, you're going from like longing to like getting what you received. So let's count what your blessing is. Excuse me. So we have 14 plus 11, 25, which is commitment. Yes, right? We have the ring. So in the Lenormand, you can add up the 3 cards and see what your blessing is. And that's what we're going to do, obviously, this reading and for all the groups. And yours adds up to ring, which is a commitment. You guys, I can't make this up. I just want to show you what the number is so you know. Love is love. We have the diamond. Maybe this news will be of like getting the certificate to get married or whatever the hell that is, or approval for something. But this could be a commitment to get married or a contract or a union or obligation. It's something signed, so that makes sense. Like in small print of a contract, obligation, a promise, a bond, a mutual agreement, something that's binding you to someone else. Sometimes when the cloud is with the ring, it could be like a dependence or addiction or uncertainty to commitments, but this is a blessing. So whatever this commitment is, to be committed to your health, finding fulfillment in a partnership, recognizing your cycles of life, work cycles, romantic commitments. Again, we're going to need to get out a lot more cards. We're going to figure it out, guys. Who are you committing to? But this is like very much about love and satisfaction of life again, overall. Just remember, this talks about chelco or kelko pyrite. It says communication with the divine or the universe, God, whatever you call it. I really think this could be like some soul contract, if you guys believe in that, twin flame thing. I don't really like those words because I think it could be toxic for some people. But it could be something like that, or it could be putting it really out there to the universe, what I first got initially, like what you want, and going for it and getting it. And keeping this positive mindset, focusing on love, not lack, will bring forth so much abundance. So Spirit, now we're going to do 3 3-card overview blob spreads. The first one is going to be just an overview of life for group number 2. 3-card overview blob spread of group number 2 perspective, their protagonist, something that's going on in their life in general. And then career and finances, same thing, 3-card overview blob. And then 3-card overview blob for love and relationships. Spirit, what is going on? Group number 2. Oh my goodness. Can't make this stuff up. This is very... I'm pulling, okay. Oh, we only one card so far. Chill out. Let's see what in general. Oh! Okay. I think this one I'll put here and then... You know, we're just going to put 4. I said 3-card blob, but Spirit put out 4 cards, so. Now we're going to get 3-card overview blob spread Spirit for career and finances. Oh, 1 card went to the ground. Whoa. Gotta get up again. Oh. Cute deck. I haven't seen all the cards yet. Okay, I knew I shouldn't sit there. Oh, sorry. I need to figure out how to film and sit down at the same time. Now, 3-card overview blob spread for relationship. Oh, okay. These came out first. I guess it doesn't matter, it's a blob. It's a blob. Oh my goodness. The bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Swords. So you're starting off, like going into this next half of the year, next 6 months, rest of the year, whatever. Something, you've just been blocked. And you can already see that. There's been this confusion, this blockage of whatever sort for you, some confusion from stopping you from moving forward. And that is supported by what we've already talked about. So overall, the 4 card, we have 2 4. First thing we got, Ace of Pentacles. We already saw that there's money coming in of some sort. Maybe this is a new job, some new money, new opportunity in a material sense for you. You're being handed some gift or opportunity. It really does seem like career related. From the very beginning, we saw money, love. Maybe this could be an engagement ring too, honestly. And I feel like the 3 of Pentacles reversed and the 10 of Cups reversed and the 5 of Wands upright, this gift is coming after heartbreak. Like there's something happened where people weren't working well together. 3 of Pentacles shows work. This deck is all about pride, so people not working well together. Maybe your parents or family members didn't support you in whatever way, or just people you're with. It likely is family, and that could be why you're just been down and out. Things just haven't been going your way. You haven't felt supported. There's been arguments and conflict. This could show like loss of work or not. It seems like you're getting some great opportunity the next 6 months after a time of feeling unsupported, lonely, and like everything was working against you. Like you're like finally like things are being lifted. But it seems like there might be some stuff you got to work through first. But I'm seeing it kind of like in reverse order. This is a blob thread, so there's no like linear progression like on Lenormand. But let's look at now for work and finances. Page of Cups. So I see this too as you starting some new job that is creative and likely utilizes your intuition, your third eye. And this is after a time of being home. Yeah, I really do think there's something like that ended. You might have lost a job, or you went for something that didn't work out the first time, and maybe you've been afraid to get out there and express yourself in whatever way that means to you. but you're starting something new, you're being creative, you're using your intuition, and you might be getting, it does seem like there's some help from another person to advance you in life, and they're like helping you see things more clearly, get out of hermit mode. Like I think with this new like money, this new career growth that we saw since the beginning, it seems to be a collaborative effort. You've been writing solo for a while, it seems. And maybe you've been afraid of working with others because of past energy. But it looks like for you, this advancement in career and life and everything, like moving forward, will be through a collaborative effort. And maybe this whole like love thing or contract is business wise for some of you, or it could be both, like business and love, or business and friendship. But another person is weighing heavily on your success and your overall happiness the next 6 months. And then for love, perhaps, oh my gosh, there's definitely money through love. Oh my God. Maybe you're with King of Pentacles reverse. So that shows someone who's kind of stubborn, arrogant, doesn't really share their resources. Maybe this was the person you were with before. Maybe that's how you feel like this could also mean like not being abundant. So feeling like you can't be with other people or date or have friends or go out or do anything. Like you feel like lack mentality's kind of kept you in, or not having this job, or not having money or opportunities or mindset like that. But there's passion again. The Knight of Wands is all about like passionate sexual energy, like going out there, like just a go-getter, really like, I was going to say flamboyant. I don't think that's really the right word, but kind of like just confident and knows what they want and go for it. Like, and I think this new opportunity, this new career, or whatever it is, maybe this new person that comes into your life is really going to fuel passion. Like literally, like look at that fish going, like they're going to fuel you in so many ways. And we have the freaking 10 of Pentacles. Like this relationship with whoever this is bringing forth like so much abundance, and like for generations, like you're going to, this is like, I didn't even see this when I was talking about that before, that this union of whatever this person is, I'm curious, and using your intuition and creative side, like this is a big deal. Perhaps it's more than 2 people, but it seems like it could be a family business you guys start together. You're really using something creative. They could be the intuitive person that's helping you out. It's like they're like all knowing, or like they have this knowledge, this person, and it's coming into your life, and they're going to like really spark ideas in your mind too. And when you guys join forces, it seems like it's going to be pretty great. Well, not pretty great, like amazing. Yeah, the only way this is going to, like, spirits, I'm just being called to say this, like you can't just wait around and hope for this gift to come. Like I think it may be pretty simple though. I think it might be a change in perspective and mindset will do wonders for you. Getting in touch with your intuition. I feel like you're not doing that at this moment. I think things are blocking you somehow from seeing the love in life and like the good. And once you do that, that's when all this good stuff's going to flow in. So I feel like called to tell you that you got like something about spirituality and getting in touch with your higher self and getting clear on your goals and ambitions, and not just that, but like taking action too. You can't just like sit around and wait for this amazing person to come in your life. Like you have to be on the same vibrational level as them, if that makes sense. Like they're at high priestess level, and I feel like right now you're kind of over here, and but this confusion, like I think it's due to some mindset. So you're being called by spirit to work on that. But let's get some more information here. The card's all crooked. High priestess. She's involved with both, I think. So, what did I do next? Kipper cards. Spirit, can you give us more information? Yet some cards on what does group number 2 have to expect for the rest of the year, the next 6 months. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. Can you expand on this? Give us more information. Other things we haven't covered. Thank you. Main female. First card. Like, yep. 2 again. I saw that earlier and I said that. I'm like, wait, there haven't even been that many 2s. Why am I saying that? And then the 2 comes out. Oh gosh. Okay. I guess we're taking these ones. Bad health. Maybe that's what's causing some confusion here. Yes. Okay. Whoever this female, or this could be you, they're like an honorable, like high status type person, if that makes sense. Or they're going to bring you to that level. But I think there's something that is causing this cloudy depression and bad health that has been blocking you thus far. This flew out and it went towards the heart. Like maybe there's a heart condition, or like it could be a broken heart, you know, like, so like mentally, like I see that there's some energy here of that. We've already talked about it. This 2 of Swords is the whole background. So didn't we talk about some hereditary thing in the beginning? Maybe just keep that in mind if there is high blood pressure or depression or something, like, and maybe your family in the past like looked down upon seeking help for stuff like that. I know, you know, I don't want to get into it, but like I know a lot of people did until this generation. Maybe some still do. Maybe just like looking back and be like, did my parents have this or whatever? I don't know. Just something for some of you that might be relevant. And that could be what you discover, and then you lifts this confusion, and then all of a sudden everything gets so much better for you. You know, I don't see this as something like super major, but like something that once you work on, maybe it's just like doing more cardio or getting out more. You know, not just staying under the umbrella, getting out and getting dirty a little bit, you know. It sounded different than I intended, but yeah, I think maybe you can be getting some news that kind of like shocks you into getting in shape and getting like out in the world and trying harder. Like, I don't see this as terrible. I think it's ultimately going to be good if it is that case. And it's going to bring you into contact with people that are on this higher vibrational level. Because, like, think about it, like, most, like, wealthy people and, like, people that do super well, like, I've noticed that. I'm like, they all, like, work out and meditate and all that stuff. You know, maybe it's time to start that. Oh, my gosh, the bottom is house. Didn't we say moving in the very beginning? I took a break in between at some point, but yes, we did. We talked about career, money, moving, and look, 2-0 adds up to 2. 2. It's like you and another person. This is interesting. And I was just saying getting out of the house, so I think that might be significant for you guys. Let's see. We're going to use the love cards and see if there's any other information we can get from Spirit on this person or this connection. Spirit, can you please provide more information on this reading for group number 2, next 6 months, rest of the year? What else do you have? The cards that want to pop up. What else for group number? Oh my god, you're group number 2. 2. Maybe you're seeing a lot of 2s. I was like, why am I? It's just interesting to me. Oh, I thought I didn't put the blank cards in. Okay, yeah, blank. Let's see what else, the other 2. On the bottom, we have flirt reverse. So at first I was like, you got to find balance between nothing and commitment with someone. And commitment with yourself. I feel like you're an all or nothing person, potentially, group number 2. And there also is being called to have balance. And like with commitment too, like this duality, you know, this is all yin yang, is like duality. It's all about balancing your divine feminine and masculine, and every gender has both, or whatever, you know, every person has both. And you can't expect to get the ring. I was getting this earlier, now it's making more sense. You can't expect to get the ring or to find the person if you're not doing all this stuff, like doing it for yourself, like taking care of yourself, going out, working out or whatever the hell, like whatever you want in a person, like you need to like be doing that and more. Or like, if you want a date, are you flirting with anyone? Are you getting out there? Or can you even commit to like whatever X, Y, and Z? There needs to be balance between action taken and your desires, and that's been clear since I saw that letter, like getting clear on what you want and like taking action too. It's got to be both, that you're starting from a blank slate, like get that paper out, write about it, and then there's some commitment issues or maybe something in the past kind of may have jaded things for you, but you just have to work on balancing things out for yourself, balancing your health and your life in general, and all of a sudden things are going to be flooding in like of love and happiness. But really, like, there's a blank slate here. You can do whatever you want, like, but there's something about 0 to 100 or like nothing is really coming through. If you want commitment, you can't do nothing. I hope that made sense. To me it did, but okay. Let's see what zodiac signs, what energies are involved. This could be the other person's zodiac sign, or it could just be overall energies or additional messages. We'll see what comes through. Okay. We have here Virgo. So I think every earth sign is kind of coming, but this Virgo, like work energy too, like being of service to others. But perhaps this is a Virgo. You are a Virgo. Pluto, Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio's next card. This person is really going to transform your life. They could be very like sexually like mysterious, but yeah, I really think this is the energy of the other person. But either way, there's some transformation here. This person's like mysterious, which is the High Priestess. I'm getting that too. But I think you need to, like, Virgos are very committed to themselves and then others first, like being service-driven, hardworking, finding a balance with everything. Like, yes, I think that will transform your life and like everything I just said. But something about Scorpio is really coming through here. They might be really, well, we already talked about intuitive and stuff like that. But I feel like that are some more confirmation about their traits. There's something very mysterious here. Maybe this could also be like, don't like be one of those people that like does too much detective work and like looks too much into them, or they might be turned off by that. Or they could be like that. I don't know. But this is really transforming your life. There just has to be some energy that you're putting in, like you need to do some work or something first. Let's see what else Spirit can clarify. Taurus, the moon in the 4th house. Okay, so the moon, we already talked about that, like intuition, cycles, like the ring cycles, commitments. This new cycle of life seems to be starting. Taurus is like going to be more stable, secure. And the 4th house is all about family. And we've gotten like all these vibes. Like, and Taurus is also the 2nd house. Yeah, there's a lot of like intuitive energy here. Using your intuition, and you might be, if you are a Taurus moon, maybe you just feel things, like you'll just like feel when this person is in your life, you'll know. But 4th house also represents like your foundations. And it seems like you might be going from a place of some confusion a little bit. Well, we already talked about that, yeah, the cloud, but the moon in general sometimes can be like mysterious, something that's just not very clear, and maybe your foundations, your roots have been a little rocky, and now you're finding stability. And I really think it's through using your intuition, and this could be, this is more like feminine energy too. Some of you Maybe there's been issues with a mother, and your mother. This could be all about your mother. Like for some of you with the Ten of Cups, a woman, this could all be about motherly love issues. And we have house, fourth house. Perhaps some of you guys even lost your mother or haven't been in touch with this Ten of Cups reverse, you know, and that could be where this confusion is, and feeling left out, mistreated, whatever way it looks like. If that's the case, there will be some improvement or something's going on with your mother. Maybe it's communication with her, even if she's passed on, or yeah, your mother might play, or a motherly figure might play a big role with helping you out in a situation or moving you forward. They could be this person that's helping you. For those that are like really connecting with the love part, you know, this is still like the heart is all love. It can be love from a parent, friendship. It could be just, if it's not a relationship, it's just like overall happiness and upbeat emotion. So a motherly, maternal, seems definitely like a divine feminine type energy overall, like really feeling that, but there is some divine masculine energy here too, like but they're really going to help you out in this, whatever this cloudy situation is, or you're going to find someone else that helps get you out of this negative energy regarding your like feminine side, or their feminine, like feminines in general, or feeling like you don't have any solid relationships or solid foundation, and you're going to be blessed with this gift of like loving again, having commitments and just security and loyal people around. Like, yeah, definitely loyal people are coming into your life if they're not here already. What else for group? Heart's ease. Learn by fully feeling. Yeah, I feel like there has been a lot of suppression of emotions with this cloud. And I was saying before, kind of with, I brought up family, and I said, I didn't really get into it, but I was like, maybe like your family didn't support therapy when you're younger, but now, and like you're afraid they'll judge you or something like that. Maybe that would be what this health thing is, or like seeking help. Maybe your family, your mom, whatever, didn't support that before, like, and you didn't get to express your feelings. And now you're being called to fully express them. Like they're meant to be like a river, they're meant to flow. And I feel like once you let that out, it'll be so much better. And this person that's coming to your life is going to help you feel fully. Heart healing. Yes, exactly. I don't even have to explain that. Now we have Libra on the bottom. Harmony, charming, connection. Look at that balance, that scale there. This is going to be so much more balanced, this connection with this person. There's going to be so much more harmony. Like, yeah, look at some heart chakra work. Heart. Work on your heart chakra. Look into that. You can look up like meditations on YouTube. Oh man, this is a mess. I'm going to clean this up really quick, okay? We're going to get more cards. I'm just reading that up. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do you have for group number 2? Oh, too many. Crocus, cheerfulness. It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. Yes. Seriously, upbeat emotion is like what you're ending in. Like the earth. Earthy has come up a lot. Like 2 is Taurus, and we have Virgo. We had came up a few times, the whole point. But earthy, like get out there. I feel like getting dirty. Like the umbrella was turned upside down for a reason. And yes, your heart is healing and you're being happy. And once you're happy, like, oh, it's good. Yes. Heart chakra open. Oh. Feel flux, unanimity and harmony. Harmony, look at, I put that right. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. Yes, it all starts with self-love. I really think you guys, your house too is like your body, like working on your heart and healing that, heart chakra work, going to therapy if you have to, whatever this health thing is. That one doing And then on the bottom, anticipation. I felt like an arrow pulled back and ready to be launched into something big. That is you guys. This is about to be a huge, happy time. You gotta launch that arrow though, you know? You can't just wait to be launched. You have to go for it. Spirit, what other messages you have for group number 2? What other messages you have for group number 2? Whoa, I live on my file. Oh, castle, alignment. Yes, your chakras need some alignment, but look, we have a castle here, a house. Look, don't they look alike? Once you're in alignment, you're going to get that castle, you're going to get that life you want. And just stick with it. Maybe you're moving at snail pace. Be devoted. And persist. Yes. Don't stop. Take action. Go. Even if it's slow steps, baby steps. Any action is action. Be devoted. Put your flag out there. Be like, put out to the universe what you want and persist. Don't look at past failures. Let's see what the bottom is. We have here pillar support. And look, the High Priestess in the original deck is between 2 pillars. And yeah, you might not have had supportive people in your life in the past, but you're about to have a lot of support, and also seek support if you need it. We already touched on that. You can seek help and still have honor, you know. Okay. Spirit, what else for group number 2? Oh. Root down. Yes, you need to do some grounding work, some meditation, and also work on your root chakra, but really get grounded. All this earth energy has probably been coming out to let us know that as well. Root down. So heart chakra meditations, get outside, put your feet in the earth, and that will be really important for you. Okay. I guess let's just do this one. Long view was reversed. Yeah, I don't think you guys have been able, since it was reversed with the cloud, like everything is just really coming, like I feel like I'm being repetitive, but Spirit's being really clear. You need to make plans for the future that you want, you know, get clear on what you want. Don't just look at short term, like look at the long view too. I feel like you want certain things, but you're not really looking at the action plan or like what you need to do to get there and how to get there. And maybe because there's something clouding it, but like what is clouding it? What can you do to see through to this heart, you know? And then we have here hindsight reverse. Yeah, I feel like where are they cleaning their back? Something, whatever this is, it's again, something's blocking your vision. Maybe I really think it's a self-sabotaging thing, like thoughts, past stuff. It's time to, do some work on that, get grounded. And let's see, I don't even know if you could see these cards, sorry. Do have text? We'll get some advice from Spirit. What numbers, dates are important for group number 2? We have your 5. So maybe May or just number 5 is relevant. 18. So like the 5th or the 18th of a month could be relevant for you, or 60. Oops. I just rolled it over to 20 on accident, but. So take that as you will. 560, 5, whatever. Maybe that's like a zip code, 51860. Or 60518 is probably Chicago. Sorry, but I never thought of it that way. Oh, and I just knocked it over to 40. So whatever this combination is, maybe you're 65, whatever. These dates or times, like a minute. Okay. And let's get some advice from your spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. What guidance, advice, what further messages do you have for group number 2? Maybe how can they get out of this cloudy state? Seems like this person will help, but they need to do something first. It looks like heart healing, feel their emotions, seek help if needed. So let's get outside. What else do you have for group number 2? Angels, guides, ancestors of group number 2. Thank you for your messages. What advice and guidance do you have? Oh, sorry, I just knocked that. Learning experience. Yes. What did I say? You have to get out there, do things to get on their level, learn. Yes. Whatever is keeping you back, like, you know, your past experience too, like that's a learning experience. It's not a failure. Use that to not cloud your future, to improve your future. Your past stuff can light the way forward. It's like the hermit, like use that and seek guidance if it's, you know, you need it. Like there's someone that can help you out there that is very wise and experienced in whatever it is, and you can just learn things and get to where you want to be by doing it. I don't know why that keeps going on. It's like you gotta take action. Have the courage. You're brave. Get out there and do it. Like get out there in the world. Like you are, and you're protected. Your heart, I know, it's been wounded, but if you want this love, you know, you gotta get out there. Composure. Okay, you guys are really being called to meditate and do yoga and just get grounded and do that. It'll really help you get out of this funk, like this clouded vision. Like really look up that. This is confirming the whole like heart chakra meditation, getting grounded, and the position he's in, like really meditating and getting in touch with your higher self. Working on your composure overall, like how you present yourself to the world. Remember I was talking about in the very beginning, like, or at some point, like getting the same vibrational level. Like, just, yeah, I think that'll help you so much. If you don't do anything from this, just meditating, grounding, getting out and putting your feet in the grass, whatever it is for you will be so helpful. Your spirit guides have been very clear. I feel like I've been repetitive this whole time, but that's because I've been clear. So thank you, guides of group number 2. And thank you, group 2, for being here. I hope you found this helpful. I love you so much. Have a great rest of the year. Hi, group 3. So you chose this tarot deck here in Iolite. Oh, so 1 card remain. That might be significant. We have the 3 of Pentacles reversed. We'll talk about that later, but and we'll talk about all this later. Let's start off with your reading with the charm castings. We're going to get the next 6 months or the rest of the year for group number 3, an overview with all these categories here, and then we'll move in to this, but that seemed relevant to point out and look at. So this might get loud. I'm going to try and adjust the volume, just FYI, in case. Spirit, what does group number 3 have in store for the next 6 months or the rest of the year? Can you please provide clear and accurate messages for group number 3? Thank you. What is going on in the rest of the year for group number 3? I'm going to just adjust these a little bit so you can see them and zoom in. So it seems like group number 3, you feel kind of stuck or locked down in your present situation, like you don't have the answers or the way forward. In the past, you could have been more of a free spirit, had more money, had more love in general. And at this time, you feel kind of just stuck. And love, we have passport. It's kind of in between love and guidance, actually. So I feel like if you're looking for love, if you're looking for answers, it seems like you are, since in the present moment we have this lock without the key on. I feel like you are going to get out of the situation once you move forward. You can meet a love through travel. I feel like you may find yourself again and like seek clarity through travel. And music could be very healing to you. Playing music, listening to music, music in general, meditation music, just meditating in general will really help you get out of this locked situation, it seems like, and improve your health. In the future, we have umbrella, and umbrella means like safety, protection, and shelter. So if you're worried about that, you are protected, you will be safe. It seems like this current situation has you feeling stuck. And I'm curious, like with iolite here, this stone can help you overcome bad habits, addictions. It can help you communicate your truth, get in touch with your higher self. It's associated with Taurus and Sagittarius, but it could be, it doesn't mean you have to be that sign. And it's also associated with the throat chakra and the third eye chakra. So it seems like something that's holding you back is related to communicating your truth and spirituality. Something's blocking you from this. Like it seems like maybe it is a bad habit or some kind of behavior. And with the Three of Pentacles that came out, maybe there was a loss of job or just not really working well at the current job or not having support, it seems. And that could be kind of what's holding you back. But it looks like for guidance, you are moving forward. Like you can even be literally moving international or just traveling, meeting someone foreign, falling in love with them, or just falling in love with life again itself. Again, once you get unlocked, once you find the key, the answer, there could be some escapism going on, and that's the guidance is to get out of that. We're going to get a lot more cards here and a lot more answers. So overall, though, I see that you're going to a safer, more protected, and more of a community space. Like uniforms can be like a whole group of people. Like, umbrella. I mean, why did I say uniform? That's weird. Maybe uniform has to do with a job or something. Uniform, I don't know. Umbrella, like umbrella can cover a wide range of people or a group. Why can't I think of the words right now? But anyways, I think you're moving to a safer place. You are divinely protected, and you just got to get the key to get out of this lock, and we're going to figure out how. For group number 3. What is going on for the rest of the year for group number 3? 3 card triplet. Thank you. What is going on? Oh, too many. What is going on for the rest of the year for group number 3? It's 4. Heart. Yes, Spirit wanted to give 4 cards. And on the bottom, we have broom. I can't really see. I'm sitting down. I'm trying not to stand because then I feel like I'm not a breath. Okay. So it looks like there's overall upbeat emotion, love in any sense. And then the moon can represent a cycle of life. It is like work satisfaction, emotional satisfaction. So there could be some changes in regards to love or just happiness in general, work, and your home is here. The home represents wherever you live, whether it be, an apartment or a mansion, wherever. It's your home. And it could be like your roots, your heritage. And then we have mice, which indicates decreasing. So maybe there has been some instability with where you live. That's why shelter, or like we were talking about protection and stuff in the future, maybe there hasn't been like a solid place to stay. There could have been like arguments, like going into this. We have the broom, which could be like repetitive, sweeping away what doesn't serve you. So maybe you're ready to get out of this period of life. But sometimes it could be like conflict. So I feel like there's some trouble at home, potentially with the mother figure or feminine, and you're seeking to maybe change location, move to become happier and not repeat the same situation again. You might be seeing 11 a lot. So the card that follows mice is what is diminished typically. And since it's the end of the row, but we have the broom there. I'm thinking that if there's been arguments in the home, if there's been issues with money in the home, infested house or rundown house, that could be diminishing for you. You could be cleaning your house. There could be, some, domestic arguments could be a sign of that, and you're clearing that out in search of something better. That could be what's really keeping you, or like locked up at home. Maybe that you just don't want to be where you're located now and you want to get out because of the conditions, and that's why you feel. I'm overall getting the sense that going into this year, or the end of the year, the next 6 months, whatever's been holding you back, maybe you've been feeling depressed, some heartache or something like that. Maybe you've kind of let your house get out of control, your life in general, and it's time to like get rid of what no longer serves you, and that's how you're going to move forward. So if there is like some issues at home, you literally could be cleaning your house, like doing, it's not, well, this is a timeless reading if you're watching like the 6 months ahead, but if you're watching in real time, like the rest of the year of 2022, like it's not spring anymore, but still it's kind of like spring cleaning mode and getting rid of what no longer serves you in every sense. You could have had a loss of love and a loss of a career or something like that, and you're just like been in a funk and you're just ready to move forward. Literally, some of you might move house. We had the travel card, but it was kind of in between. You might be leaving a relationship and moving out and moving forward to something new, and you don't want to, the moon can be cycles, remember? So it's kind of like you're at this point that you have to make the choice to leave this situation or do it again. Like it's just probably happened multiple times with this person. They might just take away your, like, just drag you down. It seems like person. I just said that, didn't I? Yeah. But it could be like family or who you live with and reside with. For a blessing, let's see, let's add them up. 11. No, I did have that wrong. It's 12. Let's see. What is 12? I should know this. Why am I blanking on what 12 is? 12. So yeah, there might be something that's your blessing adds up to be birds, which could have to do with couples, doubling of something, groups, excitement, what's spoken or related, like fashion, word on the street. I feel like you're getting out there more so. You're getting more, like instead of being at home or in this bad situation, you're going out and chatting with people more, you're doing more things. It's like you're out there. And maybe people are talking about you, but you don't care. Like, let's see. Yeah, the birds tell us small talk of everyday life, what is spoken, popular, or current. Something's going to excite you. I feel like you're coming out of this phase and feeling excitement again for the first time in a bit. There could be some mending of relationships with siblings, or this is interesting. I like that this is your blessing because birds bring increase and we have mice that bring decrease. So I feel like this, and then the broom could be neutralized, like it could be bad or good, like it's kind of, or neutral. So I feel like there's this something about like you making this decision to stay in this cycle or make the change. And if you make the change, you're going to neutralize this and you're going to have love, career happiness, and like a home that you feel safe in. Or you could stay in the same cycle and have the same thing and have someone or something, like some situation nibbling away at you, your like sanity, but like it's just easier to stay there. So I feel like Spirit's putting that up to you to make some changes to increase the good parts of your life and like brush away, sweep away what doesn't serve you. Let's move on to tarot. Okay, group 3. Hopefully you can see your deck kind of has large size cards. So the first is overview of the year, then we have career and finances, and then relationships of all kinds. And this is you going into the year, like the background, and we have 3 of Cups reversed, which makes sense. It seems like there's been unhappiness, isolation, unhappy friendships, feeling left out. Could be the meaning of this, but overall I feel like it's being stuck and lonely. Even if you're around other people, still feeling lonely and unhappy. But it looks like, yeah, maybe there's been some people around you that were just take and haven't been helping you out, it hasn't been equal give and take. But I feel like you're really going to put the work in. Like we have the 10 of Wands, like you have all these responsibilities and these burdens on you, maybe regarding this person, and someone that's always taking from you. And I feel like you're being called to embrace your creative side, like find a creative outlet and help other people still, even if people are always taking from you. Help people that deserve it, like kids and like innocent people or like good people, you know, that sounds bad, but like, and express yourself, like show love. Don't let this situation hold you back from doing what you love or isolating yourself. And if you are burdened, like, you have to figure out how to delegate responsibilities and not let someone just take from you all the time. Also give to them. That's what I'm getting from up here. But with the King of Cups, I really think a creative outlet, being emotionally balanced, and not burdened and giving all your energy to someone that doesn't deserve it, or things that don't deserve it, lifestyle habits, whatever, don't deserve it, and find more positive ways to express yourself and spend your time. It's going to be, that's going to really help your year shape up. So awesome. My cat took my chair, so now I'm standing and probably going to be out of breath again. Damn. For career and finances, it looks like you might have gotten some bad news in the past. We have, yeah, the World reversed and 9 of Cups reversed. It seems like things haven't gone your way, and you might have been stuck in the same old job, or just really unhappy, not getting recognized at your job, no one like giving you support, like feeling like, yeah, you're not getting any recognition. Maybe you lost your job too, like things just have not worked your way. But there's something here about like not being recognized or getting your way or a position you wanted or something, not getting noticed. And it looks like you're looking for a new position and you're putting yourself out there, like looking for what you want and what you desire and telling the universe. And you might be starting something brand new, but I see this career satisfaction coming in the future. Once you put it out there what you want. And I really see that with this card, like she's calling forth like her higher self or this fairy to help. And the Knight or the Page of Swords is really like training for something. They're putting the work in. They might be a little hot-headed sometimes or something, but like they're very intelligent, like you are, like, so use your mind. Don't get stuck on the past. Use your intelligence, I see you have, to learn something new and expand your world. Like, new creative, like we said, new some skills, and not just waste, you know, if you want your life to improve, I feel like you're being called to put it out there what you want and learn new things. And I see that you're going to do that if you want to get out of this energy. For relationships, it's interesting. Yeah, we have stuck in a bad place. 6 of Swords reversed. It's like just not, like you're in the dark side and you feel like you can't escape, which we had that lock, which makes sense. And with Death reversed, it's like, what in this card specifically in this deck, it's a for sale sign. Like maybe you want to sell your home and move and get out of the situation, but you feel stuck there. This is confirming that. Look, there's literally a house like for sale, but you're not, it's not, like you're still there and you want to get out. This is like totally a sign that if you want to get out that bad, when you do, life is going to be a lot happier. The Sun is like happiness, success after a struggle. It's just, look at that warm, happy place after this like dark. So it seems like you've been going through a hard time in a bad situation, especially at home, and with work and everything, and relationships. But if you take action and want to move forward, you can get out of this. Spirit saying, and there's people out there that will recognize you, love you, and be there for you. And you don't have to, it's up to you. Like, I know it's hard to hear sometimes, but like you need to, if you want to get out of this, you can, because you have all these skills and like parts of you to share with the world. So, you know, you're not showing yourself to the world right now because of the situation you're currently in. More information, messages for group number 3. Oh. This fell to the ground, so yeah, it said in the past there was income, so maybe there's some loss of money. Maybe this has to do with this relationship. Maybe there's like a divorce or something, someone taking money from you. We already kind of got that. And then distant horizons reversed. Yeah, I feel like something's been blocking you from traveling like you want to, because remember we had the passport, and it seems like you've been stuck at your house. I mean, obviously COVID and all that, but I mean, I went to Spain since COVID happened. Like, it's, I know, so I mean, it's not just travel restrictions now. It'd be like money or something like that. And it seems like that might be the cause, and that's why you feel trapped and stuff. And it's like, you can't let this, look, all these 9s. I feel like you're trapped in this, I didn't get my wish, I wanted, like, and it's like you think you can't have it anymore because time or whatever the hell, you know, spirits like, get out there and do something about it. Like, I feel like they're being very blunt, sorry. But you are the one with these chains. You have the key. You have the answers, and you have to break free of whatever this thought process, this pattern is that's holding you back. You're not chained down. There's an answer. And I think, yeah, this thing that's chaining you down may be a health thing, but maybe addiction. It's some chain that I don't even think you maybe mean to put it on yourself or whatever, you know, but this has been coming up a lot. I think it's a collective thing, but I think the past few years, you know, we've all kind of become our worst enemy. Like, we've learned a lot about ourselves, or like gotten ruts maybe, and it's time to break free of the habits that are no longer serving you. And this adds up to 4, which has to do with the house. Maybe someone in your house has been sick and you've been spending your money on health things or family things. Spirit, can we see what zodiac signs or astrological influences or messages you have for group number 3? Thank you. Libra and Virgo. So Libra could be about balance and harmony in relationships. It could be an actual Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus, so there could be more beauty in your life if you allow it, more balance, more harmony. And Virgo is ruled by Mercury, and I feel like getting out there is definitely something like short distance travel that you're being called to do. Also, like, Virgo rules like service to others, working hard, more grounded, and I feel like you are being called. I think it'll really help you to get out there and be of service to others in some way, even if you feel burdened already, like still like volunteering or doing things for the kids or whatever, will be really helpful for you. And then we have Capricorn on the bottom. Yeah, routine and like sticking with it when you start it. Capricorn, like, is very determined. We've got a lot of earth energy here. Yeah, something might be keeping you from being more grounded, so you might be being called to get outside more, or do grounding work, meditation potentially. Setting routine and structure for sure, and sticking with it is going to be huge. Now, where are my astro dice here? And then we have Leo, Mercury, we were just talking about Mercury, and the second house. Okay. Second house rules finances, money, career. Mostly like money and material things, which seems like it's been an issue that's holding you back. I feel like you are definitely meant to be out there and communicate something, be a star. Like, something in the past is not, you weren't recognized for your work, and it's really hurt you because it means a lot for you to be recognized for your hard efforts. But don't let that stop you. You're meant to communicate. Maybe, was music in yours? I don't know, but I feel like maybe you guys could be good singers, or just you have a voice. You have something to share with the world for sure, in whatever sense it is for you. And I feel like not only will it bring forth money when you share your gifts, it'll also make you feel good, you know, and you really need that, and you're getting that. You know, we have upbeat emotion and work satisfaction. It's just getting there, like doing it and trying it again. Maybe you tried music or whatever it is in the past, and someone like was mean about it to you or something, or it failed the first time. Spirit doesn't want you to give up if that's resonating. Yeah. What? Let's get the love cards and see if there's any messages here regarding relationships. What messages you have for group number 3? Oh, let's do the ones in this public round. We have here regret and heartbreak, both reversed. So I feel the rest of the year, I feel like you're getting over this heartbreak, you're getting over the past, the regrets that we were just talking about, and moving, that'll really help you move forward. I love that these are reversed. You're going to get out there again. I mean, I could see that, but confirms it. And then, yeah, confusion. So this kind of, we're talking about bad habits and stuff like that. I feel like this is really a part of it, the confusion, the bad health, like bad lifestyle choices, whatever it is for you specifically. Bad people you spend time with or don't spend time with, anyone that could be causing some confusion. And getting grounded will definitely help, but making healthier habits, keeping a routine and stuff like that, getting out there will really improve like the way out. Like, you know, you can't find the key out of that lock in the present situation, but getting like past regrets, I was gonna say. Well, yeah, something about getting grounded, like this earth energy that's coming up, and having a creative outlet and healthy outlets will be major. Spirit, what else? Oh, some cards flew out. Let's see. We have, whoa, that's too many. What one's on the ground? Yeah. We have ignite new possibilities and adventures. Yes, definitely need that energy. That will help. Just doing new things, trying new things, like we were talking about, kind of. And then we have some we have several chakras here that flew out. That's interesting because they're shuffled. I feel like this confusion too, there's like some imbalance issues with your chakras. If you're into that, you can do, like, this confusion is linked with third eye. If you feel confused, hazy, like your intuition just isn't in check, I would work on that. And then we already talked about iolite would be good at improving communication, but being honest, working on your heart chakra, gratitude and compassion, and solar plexus. But I think just chakra work and meditation work in general, and also all these colors and art will be really huge for you. But yeah, I would look into the meditations for the chakras, chakra work, Reiki could be big for you guys. I don't know much about it personally, but I'm being called to tell you about that. Primrose, youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. Ooh, I feel like this is signifying a new love's coming into your life, even if you're in a current relationship that's icky, you know. Or it could just be like some new hobby, some new thing you're learning brings you back to life. If it's not romantically involved, like in love, it's like in love with life. And then prosperity, peony, prosperity and compassion. Prosperity depends more on wanting what you have than on having what you want. Yeah, so just being happy with what you have, even if it is a rundown place, even if it is whatever, like being grateful and happy with what you have at the moment will bring forth so much more abundance, and this positive mindset will be huge. Yes, bring forth prosperity, even more blessings. I love that. And then what other messages do you have, Spirit, for group number 3? We have here devotion flag. These came out for a different group. Castle, home. I think the home did for them too. But anyways, things might not be moving at the pace you thought they would or want to, but persist. Devote yourself to a schedule. Devote yourself to what you want. Let it be known. Oh my God, look at the kite and the flag right next to each other. I didn't even see that at first. Let it be known what you want. Put it out there. Go for it. Seek wisdom. Look at that. Is that a raven there? Yes. So seek with, like, educate yourself. Do things on what you want. Get clear on what you want. Put it out there. Get your chakra aligned. Your house in alignment. Like, just alignment in general. Put it out there. Like, what do you want? And are your actions in alignment to your desires? Are your thoughts in alignment with your desires? That could be why you're moving at snail pace. And then this was, am I like having deja vu? And then pillar, support. If you are having, like, you need some support and you feel like you can't leave a situation because you don't, like, you have to stay, you don't. There is support out there to help you to get in any sense of the way. you do have people, even if there's one bad situation, a few bad, or there've been a lifetime of them, like, it doesn't mean you won't have support moving forward. You do. And you're stronger than you know you are. You are strong and you got this. Spirit, what other messages do you have for group 3? It seems like structure and getting clear on what you want and healthier habits is like, and cutting out negative, toxic habits and people it's going to make things skyrocket for you. And it sounds like such basic information, but really thinking about that, get clear on it. What else for group number? Amoeba. Reversed. Get rid of that brain eating person in your life that's taking away your life. Like amoeba, isn't that like literally one amoeba, one cell body can like just wipe you out? Someone is taking away your life, but not anymore. It's reversed by 30,000 feet. Yeah, they're not allowed to come anywhere close to you. Get out of there. Get out. And maybe this is if you're in some rundown small house or whatever place, it's going to expand. Your life's expanding. You're traveling like far distance. We had the passport. Once you get rid of this amoeba. And boundaries. Put up some boundaries. You've got this. You're strong. Remember, you can leave the situation if that's what you want and you feel is right. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying with the cards. Let's get some advice and guidance from your ancestors, guides, and angels to wrap this up. Angels, guides, and ancestors of group number 3. What guidance do you have to help them with everything we talked about? Any additional messages? Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. Thank you for being here and helping group number 3, letting me channel. Oh my gosh, ask and receive. Didn't I say that? Oh my god, with the kite and everything? Put it out there. What do you want? They're listening. And then we had the compassion card too with Peony. Having compassion for yourself and others. Like, I think a lot of this is self-compassion too. Don't be so hard on yourself for past what you perceive to be failures. You know, like, be kind to your heart and others. Like, don't let what the past holds you back anymore. Just love life again like a child. Maybe you're hurt as a child and that has something to do with it, but compassion, heart chakra. Oh, you're like a lotus, healing energy, yes. Once you heal, I feel like inner child work, heart chakra, like you're gonna like be a lotus. Like you can come back, even if you feel like you're almost, that amoeba's got you. No, you can come back to life from like the murkiest, dirtiest waters, the dirtiest little house, whatever, this mice infested place. You are capable of healing, and you will. You just have to show yourself some love and compassion, ask and receive. Literally, what do you want? Put it out there. Your angels, guides, ancestors, they're here and they're listening, and soon your life is going to be much more harmonious. And it might just start with little daily steps, little routines, cleaning the house, getting out there, communicating your truth, healthier habits, better relationships, learning new things, creative outlets. And then all of a sudden, you're going to have the freaking life you wanted. So I hope this was helpful, group 3. I love you so much. By the way, when I said that, it said 2020 on there. So maybe that year, I mean, it was affected all of us, but since then, maybe that's when things are harder, or you just see 2020 a lot. But anyways, I love you guys. I hope this was helpful. Have a great next 6 months, remainder of the year. Bye. Hi, group number 4. You chose the Everyday Witch Tarot in the K2 Jasper. So I am thinking that you guys will be working on your third eye chakra, your upper chakras, and your crown chakra, and getting in touch with your psychic abilities and spirituality. But that's really a theme with all of the piles. If you notice, like the coloring is all blues and purples. I feel like we're working on improving as a collective our communication of our needs and our wants, are working on our inner child, and really like raising our consciousness and our vibes, and connecting with our higher selves, and this group especially. But I felt that for everyone. So we're going to start your reading off today with the charm casting, and then we'll get into the tarot and get all the information, all the card decks. You can see they're all around. So this part might be a little loud. I'm going to try and remember to edit it down, but just in case, still might be loud if I do so. Please give us an overview of the next 6 months or the rest of the year for group number 4. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. Let's see. Yeah, looks like you're already making your way. That one's in between present and future. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, yeah. I feel like in the past, you guys kind of hid what you truly wanted or hid your true self. Maybe you stayed in a safe, comfortable zone, and instead of reaching for what you believe in or standing up for what you believe in or just, going after any kind of dream. And it looks like you're being guided to like reach for your goals and really go for it, like shoot for the stars, like, and you're being guided and being called to just go for it. Some of you guys might be Sagittarius. That does not mean you have to be, but it looks like you are already kind of transitioning into this more abundant future because we have the diamond in between present and future. So I feel like you're already transitioning. You're likely already getting these intuitive hits or feeling more in line with your true calling, your true self, whatever you want to say it, call it. The diamond represents obviously like love. We have like love over here too, some stuff going on, but abundance, wealth, and good health. So it's just like abundant in all good things is like the future you're headed into. And it seems like there is going to be some love, but I was just saying inner child, didn't I? For love, I feel like it's all starting with like self-love, discovering yourself, like healing your inner child, really becoming confident. The boot can indicate getting like grounded and being more confident in yourself and movement. So I feel like might be some new love that is coming towards you. That could be like Cupid's bow and arrow too. But I feel like when you step into this confident self, like you're really going to move into a relationship that, matches your level. And maybe if you're already married, like, or you're in the process of getting married, maybe, I know a lot of people, I don't know, I just heard Leora Alexandra, I don't know, say that a lot of people got engaged this last new moon in Cancer. So maybe you got engaged, and maybe in the next 6 months you'll find out about a baby with this new love. But I really feel like for most people it is working on your inner child and falling in love with yourself and life in general, and really being confident. And if you are starting a relationship, it is going to move forward. And some people, might get engaged in the next 6 months too. So I feel like that was pretty clear. Now let's get the Lenormand cards out for more overview and go from there. This is crooked. Not gonna mess with it. Spirit, can you please give us a triplet with the Lenormand cards, the overview of what's going on the rest of the year, the next 6 months for group number 4. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages. What is going on with group number 4? Can you expand on the charm reading and give us more information on the future 6 months or rest of the year for group number 4? Oh, something just fell on the ground. Man. Whoa, my cat's hyper. So she's feeling better, so I'm like, go for it, girl. She's sick from itchy. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. There is someone coming into your life that is going to cut you out of this place of loneliness and isolation and into such a happier place. Like, perhaps this is just like you but like it's cutting away at this lonely factor. Maybe you've been only working, maybe you've been only focused on certain things and not other areas of your life that could make you happier. And it looks like there's changes, because 2 red aces, changes followed by great joy are coming the next 6 months. And look, we have like 6 here. Yeah, group number 4. You're really cutting out the things that don't serve you. Even maybe you have some career and all the money, whatever, but like it's not enough. Like you're figuring out what makes you happy. And I feel like there is another person. This could be this love, or you like stepping into like, or balancing your masculine, feminine, whatever your gender is, it doesn't really matter. This could be another person, or you just stepping into your masculine, or balancing out your feminine and masculine, taking action with that skiff there, like, and just cutting out the loneliness. But I really think it's someone else coming into your life and cutting that out and bringing forth all-encompassing warmth and happiness. And I think this is starting now, because the sun, you know how the diamond was in between the present and the future? It is summer right now if you're watching this in real time. This is timeless. That's why I say the rest of the year, or next 6 months. But for some people, there could have been a past of like a father figure or a masculine in your life that was kind of abusive in some sense, that maybe kept you away from relationships. And for your blessings, so you add up all of the pip cards, and it is 18. So that is the dog, and that is someone that's very dependable, reliable, good friend. So there really is someone coming into your life after, it seems like I'm getting the feeling that there's someone that made you feel really lonely or bad for a while. Maybe it was self-inflicted, but like, they're going to be someone that's there for you, that brings you happiness and love, and like boosts your confidence, and really brings you to your, like, you know, you've always been amazing, but like makes you feel amazing like you haven't been potentially. But yeah, I like this energy. Let's get some tarot cards now. We're going to do overview with the tarot, then overview, or a 3-card blob, spirit of the next 6 months or the rest of the year for group number 4. And then we're going to do a 3-card blob for career and finances, 3-card blobs for love and relationships. And we're going to get some oracle cards and go from there. 3-card overview blob spread, group number 4 for the next 6 months. Thank you for clearing after my space. What is going on? Can expand further. Oh. Another sun. Now we want career and finances, 3-card blobs. And then we'll put the other 3-card blob up here. And this is for love and relationships in general. 3-card blobs right there. Thank you. Oh, too many. There's 3. Yeah, I really feel like things are going to pick up pace in your life. Like maybe things have felt a little stagnant, but I'm seeing this Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck is things picking up. So, overview, or like, again, we have 2 major arcana. This next 6 months or the rest of the year is going to be very significant for you. I feel like you're moving from a place of indecision, not really knowing what you want or how to get what you want, or feeling stuck, like we we're just saying, into this happy place, like, and with other people, and it's like just abundance, joy. We have 2 sun cards. This is very significant. And the Hierophant, again, I feel like you're getting in tune with your higher self. This is like totally going with it. You're getting in touch with your body. Like I feel like you're getting healthier overall, mentally and physically, taking care of yourself, and committed to your like self-care, self-love, and to your spiritual practice or religion, whatever you do, religion, spirituality, both. And overall, it's going to be a very nice 6 months for you. I feel like it's starting off with some cutting out things, you know, that we talked about, like really figuring out what you even want. But that's a great step, you know, to take time out and think about that. And with the sun coming out twice, that I know I just said that, but I'm like, wow, that's really nice. And with Major Arcanas, there's others too. But let's go on to the career and finances. It seems like there might have been a career or a situation regarding finances that you felt stuck in or stagnant. That, again, we just had that energy. But you're coming out, like, there's something with financing, oh God, sorry, I can't speak. Finances and career that is worth celebrating. I feel like we had the diamond, like, it does seem like there's abundance financially and like mentally, or like with love and all of that. I feel like you're really going to be bringing in abundance through your creative side, because we have all cups cards here, and I feel like once you figure out how to express yourself that way, like maybe you've been stuck that way, not knowing what to do, you're going to figure it out, and it's likely going to be with other people. I feel like you're going to meet people, or maybe you've already met them, but they're really going to expand your world. Look, there's like 3 people in a lot of these cards, so maybe you can like be meeting your like soul tribe, family, whatever. But you're going to really come out totally financially secure and confident, like not worried about anything financially, like, and you're really going to be creative and authentic and have fun and just do your thing. And you're gonna like have your eyes set on far out goals, and you're going to like really be set. Wow, this is really positive. So I feel like this came out for, this is love and relationships right here. At first it's like, okay, because there is a pregnant person here, and we talked about pregnancy, and the 3 of Cups is a fertile card, but this is not, this is career and finances. But maybe marriage and pregnancy brings you this job or something, you know, or like a family thing. But perhaps there might be some issues with a mother figure. Maybe that's someone you spend less time with that you've had some issues with. Maybe they kind of abandoned their like parental duties or something, or weren't there for you, didn't take time out. That could be very specific. But with 4 of Pentacles too, I see the 4 of Pentacles as you really being careful with your heart and your finances. If you are super financially abundant, which it seems like you're abundant, or you're at least like have enough, more than enough, and to be happy and do what you like to do. But perhaps you are getting a lot of money, because there's definitely signs of that too. And you've been burned by maybe family members or someone close to you in the past, like taking advantage of you for being so nice and like of your things. So you might be a little closed off to, and like have some boundaries up for letting people in because of that. It doesn't have to be a mother, but there's definitely a maternal energy. But that could also be coming out to be like, what if some people in the beginning were like, why is there a pacifier? I don't want, you know. It could be to confirm that, you know, it doesn't mean that you're having a baby. And the Empress doesn't always. In this deck specifically, she's pregnant. Like, she's got some fur babies too. But I'm really getting the energy that there's some maternal type figure that there's issues with, that maybe you guys haven't talked to in a while, but you may, in fact. With the Hangman reverse, maybe there will be some contact. And look, there's 2 3s there. Maybe 3s are significant to you. You're going to decide what to do with this person. You've taken time out, and that might be what you're coming from isolation from. You know, like I got the cutting out things, like these boundaries. With the Hangman reverse, like it's like that's coming undone. Like you're facing up to, or you're like acknowledging, like we talked about your inner child. That makes sense, like old wounds from the past and why you have boundaries up, and like working on that, and that's going to help you let people in. That makes sense, and then move forward at this pace, like soul family, like love, friendship, you know, like it's overall very good. I feel like this is about the wounds that you're healing and the boundaries that you're realizing you had this whole time and everything, and why you had them. Awesome. Okay, so let's get some zodiac energy. Let's see. So Spirit, please let us know maybe the zodiac signs of those we're referencing, or what like energies are involved. Any other messages for our group number 4? I almost called you group number 3 because I was talking about 3s earlier. Uranus, so it could be Aquarius, but this is also like a tower in the tarot, at least. They're kind of different, but it could be an Aquarius. Also talks about great change, and I really see that we already had the 2 red aces was talked about great changes followed by great joy. So this is like good change. It might be like a tower moment that seems like crazy, like, it's shocking and sudden with that skith, but like it's bringing this sunshine, this happiness. I feel like it's going to be like unexpected how good it is, and you have to like be open to receiving this amazing life. Oh, an Aquarius confirmed. Maybe some of you guys are getting into like astrology and stuff too, just doing things like unconventional, like seeing the bigger picture, but definitely have Aquarius energy. And Libra, which I also see as there being more harmony and balance in your relationships and life in general. Libra's ruled by Venus. There's definitely a lot of beauty and abundance and love going on here, So let's roll the Astro dice now. 3rd house. Gemini and Neptune. Yeah, I feel like you guys really are your day-to-day life. Like once you start expressing yourself creatively, being more social, like I feel like it's really like your day-to-day life is going to change so much in the most positive way. And perhaps some of the family issues we kind of refer to could be with siblings or cousins or someone like that, neighbors. But there could have been escapism too with that tower and Neptune, or like seeing things with like rose-colored tinted glasses, whatever, and not really like dealing with this child stuff we talked about, like we all have, but like working through that and coming out more creative, more social, getting out there more. Here's another 3. We've got 3 is coming up a lot, like, and that 3 is a number of creativity and so like communication. So I feel like, and Gemini is the 3rd house. And Gemini like stands for all of that I just said. So you're really going to be expressing yourself creatively and in some spiritual sense too. We've got spirituality coming up multiple times, I've mentioned. So I feel like maybe you are going to be communicating your spiritual path, or you might read tarot or astrology or something like that. But there's definitely a lot of mysticism and spirituality, just like, and I think that's really advancing your life in some sense. Maybe it's not your job, but I think for some of you, incorporating that, or at least some creative thing, is definitely like, there's so much creative energy here. And if you're like, well, I'm not creative, like you are, we're all creative. And maybe like you felt blocked creatively with the Empress reverse because something that happened to you when you were younger. Like, what did you used to love creating when you were a kid or doing? Like, think about that. Now let's get some Kipper cards. I'm just gonna restart this just in case it times out on me. I'm just moving things around a little bit so we can have enough room, but I still, you can actually see it all over here. Hopefully you can see some of this. I'm not gonna spend any more time. Okay, Spirit, what else for group number 4? House reverse and journey. You guys are likely moving. That could be this change, like this isolation change. Oops. And like your day-to-day commute and your day-to-day like environment is changing. That makes sense. Yeah, it could also just be like you're getting out of your house more and traveling, seeing the world, getting outside more in general. It doesn't even have to be like with the 3rd house. It could just be like in your neighborhood. Maybe you're like me, like I shouldn't even admit this, like just I'm at home like way too much. Like I should walk around more and do things. Like I feel like this energy is you getting out of your house, and at least that simple sense with the 3rd house, but like you could also like be traveling and seeing the world because you're going to be abundant. Like it seems like you're going to have the means to do so if you want to. But it's also like you going on this like spiritual journey too, like seeing like outside your body vessel, like your house, and like seeing that there's like more to the world and just going on this whole new spiritual journey that seems to be really lifting up your life. Love that. And then we have in the bottom thoughts. So someone can be really on your mind, and maybe that you're moving into with this person. when I saw this though, I know he's not thinking of himself there, but like it's the number 7 when you add it up. And I'm like, oh, like spiritual. So like your higher self you're thinking about. But look at, he's got like, it's like your muse. Like there's paint, whatever, paint brushes. Wow, couldn't come up with that word. And you're gonna have like some muse, and it's gonna like you're going to be inspiring you to go on this creative journey, this path. I love this for you. Okay. What cards next? Spirit, what else for group number 4? Okay, that's too many. Cancer, it's Cancer season when I'm filming this, but there could be a Cancer, and this could be your sign. There could be some Cancers coming to your life. And look, it's right by all these cup cards. Yeah, nurturing, loyal, and sensitive. We talked about the person in the beginning. Remember I talked about the dog, like being loyal and stuff? Like, yes, people in your life, you like are in this energy, even if that's not your like sun or rising sign. And then we have Sagittarius. We talked about that in the very, very beginning, like reaching for your goals. And Sagittarius journey is all about like long distance travel, like seeing the bigger picture. We're talking about that with spiritual journey. This is like all making like coming together perfectly. You're going to be more spontaneous, energetic, intellectual. Hey, I think we're in the wax and gibbous when I'm filming this. I bloom with energy. Yeah, because the full moon's in 2 days. I bloom with energy. And I'm a Sagittarius rising. Is this one for me, you think? I love this. Yeah, you're going to be energized. Look at that moth or whatever butterfly. I think they have the same spiritual meaning, I believe. Just about like expanding your world, like transforming it into the way you want to be, having energy, like this muse, this like creative thing that's giving you like vitality is all over this life, celebration, energy, high vibrational energy. I love this group. I would love it for me to be mine. Spirit, what else for group number 4? I think this came out in another group. Gloxinia. Love at first sight and proud spirit. Oh my gosh. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. Yes. This needs to go right here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this does seem like a love is helping you out along this. And then we have forget-me-nots. Eternal memories. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. Oh, yes, you're going to be making so many great memories in the next 6 months and beyond. Let's get some more messages for our group number 4. Oh, a lot of messages. I'm going to keep a few of them. Well, let's look at the bottom. Oh my god, I've been seeing 4s so much. So, 44 on the bottom is family. We've got this Cancer energy. So, like, perhaps some of you guys are expanding your family, or you're just starting one, or you're finding your soul family. But there's definitely this loving group energy here. I'm saying the whole time. I feel like I'm being like repetitive. Spy. I feel like this card is not as creepy as it sounds. I feel like since your life is going to be so abundant, like there's people in the past, like haters, that might be like looking at your social media and stuff, but like who cares? Don't let that bother you, and you won't. You're gonna be so unbothered because your life is like so amazing. And we have control reversed here, so I feel like you've had these walls up, these boundaries. You haven't let people in, and you're loosening that control, and you're allowing yourself to receive. I open myself to receive. I am abundant in all good things. I feel like you really need to say those. And yeah, just release control and let the universe give you all this amazing abundance it wants to send you. I love this. Okay, what else for group number 4? Oops, I'm shuffling. All messy. Take this one. Yeah, I want to stay on the bottom. this has come out for like everyone. Yeah, so you're going to have support by at least 2 people. I see that there's like this group energy and it's so nice. You're going to have more stable life, more stable relationships, supportive people, and just life in general. Yeah, you're going to reach for your goals and go for these things. This is like circling back to the very beginning of the reading. The Archer with Sagittarius, you know, I said you're going to like get clear in your goals and you're going to really expand your life. These are like both of the Sagittarius goals and expansion, like fire energy. Yes, your life is, your world's expanding. You're literally like expanding your family, possibly your home living situation, the people you work with, your bank account. Geez, this is a solid rest of the year for you guys. Woo. I feel like you deserve it. So let's, well, of course you do. Some more cards. What else? I mean, besides group number 4's life is effing. We have here flow. Yes, you're gonna just start going with the flow and look, it's like honey. Your life is gonna be sweet like shit. Sorry, I'm like really hyped up by your reading. And then we have here long view. Yeah, you're setting your sights on the future. You're going for it. Look at, there's a telescope there. You and long view also makes me think of long distance travel. You really might be traveling the world, experiencing new things. It's awesome. So what's on the bottom? Lay it down. But it was reversed. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Lay it down. Maybe it's like you're on the phone a lot or something. Like, I don't know, just 'cause I don't know what this card specifically looks like. I feel like getting off and comparing yourself to other people. That's just what came to like my mind. I feel like that's really a part of your expansion, your growth mentally. Like you just don't care about that stuff anymore. Like what other people are doing. I mean, you do, but not in the sense of like comparing and wanting what other people's have and stuff. I feel like you've really matured. Let's see what numbers might be relevant or dates throughout the next 6 months. 4. You're group number 4. April. We have 12. So maybe the 12. Like if you're a Sagittarius, could be the months or the days. You can combine these all together. You can make it like a zip code. I said this in the last group. I didn't look it up, but I'm sure 90412. Is that a California number? Maybe you're moving to Cali. Is it? Because 90210, 90412. I bet it's a California one. The fact that just came to my mind so easily, I'm not from there. I'm from like the other coast. Well, I'm from Chicago, but I live on the other coast. And maybe Chicago. Oh, why did I say that? Yeah. 94. Okay. So yeah, take that as you want. Maybe some of you guys are born in 1990. April 12th, 1990. If you guys are, that would be really interesting. What are you, Pisces? Okay. And let's wrap it up with advice. When I looked at the clock, it was exactly 11. Maybe you are Pisces. But anyways, let's get some final words of advice. I feel like, this is pretty empowering. But angels, ancestors, guides of group number 4, what messages, guidance, anything else you want to provide group number 4? These are probably just going to fly somewhere. Let's see. Clear, cancel, release. Yes, I think that's why I brought that up. The phone thing, like you're just like in the skid thing, you're cutting out what does not serve you and releasing past resentments even towards yourself, other people, like past pains. Like where'd that go? It's on here somewhere. Letting go and healing and moving forward. And like you're not dealing with BS anymore. You're like, I am just on this higher level. I am so in my element, and I don't need any bullshit. And like it doesn't even touch you anymore. What else? Angelic protection. Yes, you guys are 100% protected. I mean, everyone, but like your guys, your angels are there with you, and I feel like you are really meant to be on this like spiritual path. A lot of you, like you're healers in some sense, and you are divinely protected, and that's why your life is getting so good. Like you went through it to like in the past potentially like to get to where you are now and have all this experience and this healing and to help other people. It seems like in whatever way. You know, I feel like it's going to be your own unique creative way for each and every one. Oh, in the bottom, we're ending it with love, romance, and connection. Oh, yes, your life is, I just got the chills. There's such love coming in. And I feel like it's not only just romantic, and I feel like it's well-deserved. Like, you could be, you know, in a sense, like, if you've had trouble with family and people in the past, like, either you're mending things with your family or you're starting your own new family, you know. But what a wonderful way, like committed relationship to end your reading, romance and connection. Your reading is so beautiful. I love it. I hope you like this too. Why am I like, oh, romance? I'm so not like a gushy love person, but I just feel really happy for you. But yeah, that's what I have for you, Group 4. I hope you have a great rest of the year, great next 6 months whenever you're watching this. I hope it resonated, and yeah, I hope I see you in the next video. Bye.